All right, let's get right to it. We see small body candle, expected light volume, and frustrating if you're looking at it in an intraday time frame. And I was very cautious. I saw a couple things that broke down, and I was like, I'm not sure. And the reason why I'm not sure is because, again, we're in low volume stuff, and I don't want to go against the trend. Just trying to get some. I'll explain the stuff later, quite obviously. I would still be looking to the bull side. Again, it's low volume, but again, low volume doesn't mean that we know why the low volume is the holiday season. So again, continue to trail your stops up and go from there. IWM. Again, it hasn't even retraced back to this level. This one looks really, really good, actually. Of all of them, this one looks the healthiest regarding small caps. So it looks pretty good. You got the diamond as well. This, again, there's no reason to go short. And again, it hasn't even given a pivot, so I won't even draw the fib because I don't think that it warrants it as yet. IBM was looking weak today. Closed a little bit off of the lows. You can look at the 30 and you can see that if we're going into the price action, you see it ripped down pretty hard and then kind of just fluttered around. But there was another name that I was like, oh, I actually was trying to get in, but I didn't get filled in, was Gopro. At the end of the day, I think this is definitely something that could be to the weak side due to this. Okay, it's 50% of this previous swing point high. Even if you took it down here, I still would say this is still in a weak position. Maybe the fib is at like 61. It was right there. And it ripped down hard and it closed down hard for the days as well. So if we go into 15 for GoPro, we see that, come on, it closed near the low. So again, this one looks really, really weak to me. I will look at it for some options tomorrow. But it definitely is a weaker looking name to me. Baba was something that looked good today. My stop would be below there. It did take out the high, so it actually looked really, really good, which I can't complain about or say that this is a bad trade. Again, I'll put my stop below here if I was at the swing trade looking for, if it breaks above these highs tomorrow, it definitely is going to look like it could definitely go to that 122, 123 range. Who else did I look at? I saw Google. Google is still looking down. Again, I would look at to see if it breaks one of these lows. It still is not looking. So we see that it's not even 30, 32, 38% of the big trend. But let's kind of break it down a little bit more. So let's say we just go from this time frame, the closer one. Okay, we go from this closer swing point. God damn it. Hold on just for a second. Let me get my stuff sorted out. If you go from this swing point right here, I think it's just at the 60. And this is the max level that I would look at regarding if it broke above here and gave an open high-low close above the 61.8 fib, I would not take this short. But right here, right now, it's still, if it breaks these lows, I think it could be good. I mean, again, it did come into this hard. So I got to be careful regarding that, meaning that it came down, but it thrust up 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, and it just came and took back all of this. But again, I still think that it's in a weaker state. Cat, another one. We look at this, we'll see, okay, we got this range right here. It hasn't even gotten to the 30. So again, this is a shallow retracement, but it could continue to the downside. I would just do something really, really small to see if we have any continuation to the downside. Looking at the intraday chart for this as well, I would be cautious. I wouldn't even be cautious. It closed near the lows today, so it looks a little bit weak, and it hasn't broken above this daily swing at all. So the daily swing, for it to get back to the bullish standpoint, it needs to get above 98. So again, holiday light volume, you got to be very, very cautious. Again, my names that I'm currently in is Walmart and Intel, and Intel actually doesn't look that good compared to it getting the lower high, but again, I have to look at this swing point because I got in because of this. So it's still above, way above. I got in because it hit about the 50% retracement. It could nibble a little bit and continue to the upside. So I'm not going to roll my stops that tight. Probably, down here. I mean, I got in around here, so probably about break even. We'll see. But, I would just be looking at this one as well. And again, it's the volume and the time of the year, so you just got to be cautious when you're initiating new loans. So again, take care and don't get chopped up, because again, if you're looking at this, the Dow and everything like that, that's not a range that you're really going to get much movement out on, even on the indexes you have now. So don't expect much. Okay, this is the tide, and we're the boats, meaning the equities that are within it. So the tide didn't move much today, and you don't want to say, or the wind. You don't want to say, I'm guessing which way the wind is, and it's barely blowing either direction. So let's, if you're holding, fine. If you're initiating, be very, very careful. Take care.